Hi, this is Dale, the Spyware Prevention Guy. Today I want to tell you about a product called CPU-Z. It's a program you can install on your computer which can basically extract what type of memory you have, what type of motherboard, your video card, and some other information about your computer. Anyways, with that said, let's open our browser and go to their website and we'll see what this is all about. Now I'll actually post this link here near the video, so you don't have to worry about writing that down right now. Anyways, here's the website, CPU ID, and their product's called CPU-Z. Here's a screenshot. As you can see, there's some tabs here for the different information we're going to get about our computer. And they actually have some information about how to install it down here. But they also have a portable version which all you have to do is download and unzip, and you can just run it portably from a flash drive or wherever you want to put it on your computer. What you do need to know is what type of Windows that you have if you use the portable versions, whether you have 64-bit or 32-bit. Now if you're really not sure about that, then I just suggest you go ahead and just download the installer package, and then you can actually just have it on your hard drive just like any other program you might install. Anyways, I happen to know I have 64-bit Windows here, because I can go here to computer and check my properties, and here we got 64-bit. So I'm going to download the 64-bit English version, and as always I like to save it to my desktop. Here's the download button. I'm going to save it to the desktop. It's a very small package. It's already downloaded. So here it is, and I'm going to unzip that. If you have Windows XP or higher, it's got software in there that can do this for you, or you can download a program like WinZip or WinRAR. And I'm going to extract the files to a folder here. Now here's the actual file there that we're going to execute that's going to get us all that information about our computer. Now you can actually rename this folder up here to whatever you want and copy it onto your flash drive or some other folder and tuck it away. But here I'm going to go ahead and double click it. I'm going to set my user account control prompt. I'm going to close this window behind there. And here it is. As you can see, it just hacked out all kinds of information about my computer. As you can see, I have an Intel Core i7. It gives you all the specs here. The main board, I have an Asus Maximus 3 Genie motherboard. Tells me what kind of graphics interface I have. My memory, I got DDR3, I got 4 gigabytes. Now when you go to SPD, that's going to actually give you the specifics of what kind of memory you have. And this is primarily what I wanted to show you about today, because a lot of people like to upgrade their RAM in their computers. They want to speed it up, but they often buy mismatched RAM, and they ended up installing it in their computers and then start having problems, or it just doesn't take, and they wonder why they get no video on their screen. So as you can see here, we got DDR3. I got a stick of 2 gigabytes here, and I have 4 slots. My other slot, slot 3, it's got an identical RAM stick in there. I'm using it in dual channel mode, and I don't have anything in slots 2 and 4, so I could just go and use this information and go online and Google this and find some exact matching memory, which would be the best thing to buy. Otherwise, you can just use these specs and get something as close as you can at a local store that sells RAM. Also here, graphics. It tells me what kind of video card I have, how much internal memory it has, what type. And another neat thing here is the About here. You can actually go and save a report here. In this case, I'll save an HTML report to my desktop. And here it is. And this is something you can actually print out. It doesn't have the graphical interface that the program has, but say you wanted to go to the store and you wanted to buy some parts to upgrade or repair your computer. You got all the specs here that you need. Now, most of this stuff you're not going to need when you go looking at the box, but just in case you wanted to be sure, this is a great program to get all this information and more that you need to do that. That way you buy the right part and do the best thing for your computer. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show you about this program called CPU-Z. This is Dale, the spyware prevention guy. Thank you and bye-bye.